Fitness Committee speaking. My ally in the box for this match will be Matthew Richardson. Welcome, Richo. Here we go. It's Essendon versus Hawthorn. Gains possession. Howe kicks. No one troubling him there. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Goal. That's the first one of the game. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Howe with the punch. Scoops up the bouncing ball. He gets his hands on the footy. No contest for that mark. Barkley with the hand pass. Sicily aiming for the goals. The Hawks by 7 points. He'll be disappointed with that effort. He looks for a man on the lead. A solid mark from Vickery.
The Hawks haven't taken many marks so far, but it doesn't seem to matter. They've still had the ability to get the ball into the forward line and convert it into a goal. Nice kick.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Howe really gets onto this one. Sicily. Hand passes passed by Watson. Quick kick out of the pack by Birchall. Wins the hard ball.
Collier just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid go. He gets boot to the ball. He gets boot to the ball. He claims the ball. He slams that on the boot.
Booted by Barkley. Rioli, the better man there, gets boot to high. Danaher claims it. Kicks. Birchall marks it. Hand passes. Handballs from the tackle. He gains possession. He's got the football now. Danaher gets a less than pretty drop punt away. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 35 metres out. Fantasia going for number 1. A goal for the Bombers. The Bombers are on the ball.
The Bombers have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
Handball short. Burgoyne is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. Hand passes. Barkley thumps the ball for goal. Pinpoint accuracy from Barkley. A second goal in the bag. Essendon in early trouble. All is in readiness. Bounce goes the ball. Howe aims for his man on the ground. Mitchell onto the ball. Puts boot to ball. Scoops up the ball. Goes by hand. Deep intercepts it. Shoots off the handball. He collects the loose ball. He shows the quick hands. Leuenberger puts it on the boot. Mitchell claims it. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Barkley got under it. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. He wins the contest. Sicily spears the ball. Great mark under pressure. Going for goal number 3. A goal for Hawthorn. The lead has been increased. That's 2 in a row for the Hawks. Pressure already being applied to the Bombers. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Howe wins the tap. Terrible timing by Leuenberger. Rioli picks up the bouncing ball. It's gone through for a magnificent behind. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Gunston marks it. Puts boot to ball. Good mark. He boots it. Bagley with real good use of the body. Gee, a long kick there. He gets the upper hand. Vickery kicks it. That's a mark, lining it up with the goal now. It's played on. Barkley has a kick. Perfect kick.
That's 3 in a row for the Hawks. Essendon already trailing by an uncomfortable margin. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Leuenberger thumps it forward. Passed by Burgoyne. Gets boot to high. No contest for that mark. Played on. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Marked by Hooker. Jams it on the boot. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. No contest for that mark. That's a very well executed goal. 5 goals means you've dominated your opponent. Time for a new one. The rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight up and down.
Howe can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Lining it up with the goal now. Puts boot to ball.
Kicked in a flurry. And looking to add another. Barkley. We'll hear about that kick later. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Bagley kicks. Nice uncontested mark for T. Jams it on the boot now. Ambrose takes it well. He's a long kick. The contest, no match for him.
It's clear that the Hawks have been practicing their marks during the week. They've wrapped up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Quick hands finding the running player. Running in for the goals now. That's a goal.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Howe is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Leuenberger. Takes possession. Is in his possession. Short pass by Henderson. Deep boots it. Marked by Burgoyne. Gets boot to high. No contest for that mark. 60 metres out. Barkley plays it on. Gets it away in the nick of time. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Hunter with a low spearing kick. Howe just gauging which way that wind is blowing. He's taken the ball over the line. The ruckmen are locked in battle. Leuenberger got a fist on it. Lucky bounce collected. Barkley going for number 7. Pressure really being applied now at this early stage to Essendon. Disappointing kick there. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Look, the Bombers haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. McDonald tipping Woody claims the ball. He slams that on the boot. A nice contested mark.
Stabs the ball. What did they used to say at school? Butterfingers lets it drop. Approaching the goals now. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. Look at the Big Eaters. They're doing their exercise now as this ball comes into play. Has it now. The ball in the hands of Barkley. Barkley slots the goal. That's 5 in a row for Hawthorn. Pressure really being here for the bounce. Leuenberger with the first touch. Hand passed by Frawley. Duray boots it. He soccers it. Puopolo scores with a beautiful kick. Hawthorn couldn't have asked for a much better start than this one.
Puopolo's got all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. I reckon he could become a 200-game player.
Gives it to the running man. Fantasia with the mark. 50 metres out. Wow, do they need to score. Jams it on the boot. Strong mark. Good drop punt by Shields. Vickery claims the ball.
Vickery has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Frawley by hand. He gets boot to the ball. Barkley scoops up the ball. Passes by hand. Burgoyne with his head down. Burgoyne gets a huge goal.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Leuenberger gets the tap. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Leuenberger wins the tap. Terrible timing by Howe. Vickery gets the ball out of the pack. Burgoyne kicks it out of the congestion. Puopolo with a chance if he keeps a cool head. Barkley going for number 8. Hawthorn get a very handy lead early on.
Hawthorn has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around. The Bombers, they aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Howe sends the ball on its way. Barkley just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Barkley shoots. That's bad luck.
ใช่เดี๋ยว
Good
พาย
start to the game for Hawthorn. Disappointing kick there. Taken by Hooker.
Hooker's got good knowledge of the game, and you can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Sending it on its way, Sicily wins the contested ball, puts boot to ball. That's a mark. Gunston taking aim, he hand passes it. Barkley skinned the post for a point. The Hawks, they're really looking the goods with the lead over Essendon.
Disappointing kick there.
He kicks to himself. A good contested mark there. Burgoyne collects it. He hand passes it. Hartley gets the intercept. Gleeson takes the mark. He boots it. Duray with the spill. He gets boot to the ball.
Keeps it alive. Well, he tried and he failed. We'll have a throw in. The umpires with a good throw. Leuenberger hits it, controlled by Heppel. Howe kicks from the pack. Strong mark. Barkley plays it on. Barkley lets fly with a shot at goal. Pressure already being applied to the Bombers. Disappointing kick there. Bumps the pigskin. Vickery drops it. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Booted by D. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Hawthorn doing a really good job at finding the free man inside 50. I suspect that's why they're leading the match. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. Passes by hand. Sending it on its way. Bagley misses the ball. He boots it. Barkley takes the mark uncontested.
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. That'll be brought up by the coach at training, and it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Hooker feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Kicks. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Goddard with the kick. Bagley marks it. Goes up the line. And the mark will be paid. A lovely drop punt. Barkley wins the marking contest. Shot by Barkley. Chalk up a goal for Hawthorn. Barkley only one away from a perfect 10. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce.
Howe has to stay committed. Then with a little bit of guts and determination, he should make something of his career. Puopolo kicks the ball. Sicily lines up. Good hand skills there. Score for Hawthorn.
I die
in front.
The Ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Leuenberger with a big fist on it. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. He couldn't hang on. Gets the ball free. Approaching the goals now. Barkley lets fly with a shot at goal. That's 9 in a row for Hawthorn. Pressure already being applied to Essendon. The umpire has bounced the ball.
It's disappointing for a team when they have such a dominant ruckman who can direct his hit-outs to teammates, yet his teammates butcher the ball moving forward. The Bombers need to start capitalising on his superiority. He kicks the ball. Barkley marks it. It's played on. Barkley shoots for goal. No, the kick is no good.
Essendon in trouble. They need to get a move on. Disappointing kick there. Gunston claims the ball. Jams it on the boot. Barkley just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Gets the distance. Barkley chalks up another. Essendon already trailing by an uncomfortable margin. All is in readiness. There's the bounce. Clean tap by Howe. Sicily is able to grab it on the half volley. He runs into the goal. Gunston tries his luck with a shot at goal. The kick just clears the line for a goal. This one gives them an even bigger lead. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
Howe has some potential, and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort. He boots it. You can't bring that mark down. Leuenberger grabs the ball on the bounce. McDonald tipping Woody with the kick. Jure just wanted it more then. He kicks the ball. Hartung marks the ball.
Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Sicily couldn't hang on to the ball. Going for goal number 1. 4-6. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay.
Well, the quality of disposal's been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Bombers to rack up the marks. Essendon need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Misses forward behind.
Disappointing kick there.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but Essendon need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Tap. Gets it off the ground. He's holding the ball. Goddard kicks it. A great mark under pressure. Rioli covers some ground with that kick. The ball goes nowhere. Passes by hand. He gets boot to the ball.
His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the path. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Gunston gets the mark without contest. Boots it. Marks. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him 40 metres out. He controls the bouncing ball. And now we'll have a ball up. Howe knocks it down the field. Dean picks up the bouncing ball. Hartley gets the ball out of the pack. Scoops up the ball. Barkley taking a chance at goal. Drifts wide to go through for the behind. The Hawks beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 106-6. Disappointing kick there.
Sending it on its way. He boots it. A great mark under pressure. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. Lining it up with the goal now. Barkley pops to play on. Barkley kicks for goal. Hooker marks the ball.
Puts boot to ball. Sicily picks it up. Moves it quickly by hand. Approaching the goals now. Barkley goes goalward. It's true. The goals just keep on coming. And there's no end in sight. The lead has been increased. All is in readiness. Bounce goes the ball. Guided by Leuenberger. Hippel slams it on the boot. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Puts boot to ball. Dean takes an uncontested mark. He gives the ball a mighty roost. He spills the mark. A favourable bounce. Pick up by Rioli. Handball short. Houck has seen plenty of the footy. Sicily with the football. Goes for the safe option. Kicks short. Hooker looking to make them pay for that turnover. The ball spills to Bagley.
Hawthorn hustling and hassling their opponents, forcing Essendon into errors when they have the ball and limiting their opportunities to possess it at all. Howe shown a lot of character with his recent performances. He boots it. McDonald tipping Woody. Puts his boot on it. Frawley with the kick. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. Barkley heads in for the goals.
That's a goal. What a long kick. The goals just keep on coming. And there's no end in sight. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The umpire has bounced the ball. Punch by Howe. Sicily controls. A great effort. Rioli lining up. Gains possession. Misses the intended target. Out of bounds near the goal. The ruckman battle for position. Out decisively. Henderson tries his luck along the ground. A chance to add one more to his tally. Hawthorn in front. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Henderson lobs the pass. Barkley pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Hawthorn by 119. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Out with the tap. Bagley with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Now knocks it down the field. The loose ball scooped up. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball.
Goddard is incredibly competitive, and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time. It's played on. McDonald, Tip and Woody intercepted that well. Puts boot to ball. That's a mark.
Watson kicks it. Mitchell claims the ball. Bumps the pigskin. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Barkley receives the ball. It's a shocking kick. That'll be brought up by the coach at training, and the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Punched by Howe. Takes control of the bouncing ball. That's a piercing kick from Watson. Gets the loose ball. Vickery puts the ball in the hands of fate. Jurade kicks from the pack. A mark by Hooker sends the Sherrin on its way. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Bagley is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Collier with the football. Plenty of space for a very easy mark. Gee, a long kick there. He takes the contested mark. He boots it. Great hands.
Hunter kicks an ugly-looking one here. I think it came off the other side of the boot. Gunston just gauging which way that wind is blowing. With the ball now. Barkley thumps the ball for goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Leuenberger with the tap, controlled by Frawley. He boots it from the pack. A great effort.
Essendon have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. He hand passes it. The umpire pays the free kick. He kicks the ball. That's a nice strong mark.
Watson feeds the hand pass out. The ball mopped up. Goes short for the hand pass. Jurade calls for it back. It takes two to make a thing go right. Barkley unloads one towards goal. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Barkley making the lead bigger. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. First hand's important. There'll be a free kick here for something that obviously happened behind play. Mitchell was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Jams it on the boot. Takes the mark all by himself.
Rioli doesn't need to run to every contest because he's just so great at reading the play. He can play a kick ahead or behind the play and still rack up possessions. Gunston lines up. Barkley takes the mark, lining it up with the goal now. It's played on. Barkley goes for home. It's through for a point. The Hawks have the advantage on the scoreboard over the Bombers.
Disappointing kick there. 30 metres out. This is a very sharp angle, Richo. What are his chances?
The angle is pretty tough, Dennis. I'm not sure he can do it. Gunston got a really good footballing brain.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Clean tap out of the ruck. Bounces favourably for Frawley. Howe puts it on the boot. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Gains possession. Off the side of the boot, terrible kick. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine.
Put it right in the middle, Poppy.
Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. The Hawks lead Essendon.
We'll finish the first quarter, guys. I'll do the second half tomorrow night.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the
up by
ruckman unleashed.
144
It's
points.
disappointing for a team when they have such a dominant ruckman who can direct his hit-outs to teammates, yet his teammates butcher the ball moving forward. The Bombers need to start capitalising on his superiority. Green taking aim.
Wow, do they need to score. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Gets boot to high. Strong mark. Bumps the pigskin. Mitchell presents and takes the mark. Lucky bounce collected. Hard time with a short hand pass. A nice uncontested mark for Barkley.
Hawthorn are taking their time and kicking to smart options inside 50, and that's having a real bearing on this match. That's an elite skill handballing when being tackled. Sicily with a miss.
It's not the score he was looking for. Kicked by D. Marked by Collier.
Collier doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. Barkley with the shot. It's through for a point. Hawthorn lead.
Disappointing kick there. A mark by Gunston. Handballs. What a great goal by Barkley. The goals just keep on coming, and there's no one inside. They increase their lead. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Leuenberger didn't even get close to that tap. Takes possession. Houck slams it on the boot. Barkley, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Barkley takes aim for goals. A goal for the Hawks. Hawthorn in front.
The Hawks are just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking, and they have absolutely no issues there.
Burgoyne is streaming past and gets the footy. Rioli soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses.
Heppel needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. Langford marks it. Gee, a long kick there. He hand passes it.
It's like he has the ball on a string, finding the running player. Burgoyne with the kick. A nice uncontested mark for Gunston, finding the running player. Oh, it's hit the woodwork. Bad luck for Barkley. The Hawks starting to exert some dominance over the Bombers with the lead at 165-7. Disappointing kick there.
Hartley is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He slams that on the boot, kept his composure then. He slams that on the boot. It takes a strong mark. Rioli kicks it. He grabs it.
Here's a chance for Henderson. Barkley shoots the goal. Barkley did well then. Barkley is simply unstoppable now. This kick has extended their lead. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Great bounce. Huge lead. The ball in the hands of Harton. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Gunston, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Barkley unloads one towards goal. The Hawks hike 170.
The Hawks has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around Essendon. They aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
And over the boundary line she goes. The ball is coming back into play. Good fist. A loose ball scooped up. Low spearing kick. Barkley just gauging which way that wind is blowing. The ball is slammed towards goal by Barkley. Hawthorn starting to exert some dominance over Essendon with the lead at 178-7. Disappointing kick there. Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
The Hawks appear to have a distinct advantage with 152 kicks over 70 kicks from Essendon. The Hawks showing their superior marking skills with a whopping 92, while Essendon trail behind on 40.
Cheers, Richo.